Let's continue. Let's go to Matthew 7:1. Matthew's chapter, what was that? Oh, 21. Matthew chapter 7 verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. So, just because you're a Christian and you got a church membership and you believe in Jesus, that's not enough to be saved, bro. That's a lie. That is a common lie told by the Christian church, propagated by Christianity. When Yahushua just said verbatim, not everybody that say Lord, Lord shall be saved, but those that do the will of his Father shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. Americans do not do the will of the Father. We're not even going to play these games and act like America is a God-fearing country and y'all practice godly ways. America is against the Most High. It's anti-Bible. Right? It does not stand for the truth. It's against the truth. It will always be against the truth. The will of the Father, right? Let me show you what the will of the Father is. How you feeling, brother? Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So that's the will of the Father, to fear God and keep his commandments. America does not do or keep God's commandments. This is why America is governed by the laws of man, the laws that the so-called white man chose to implement. Now, did he take from the Bible? Do we have laws that's similar to the laws found in this book? Absolutely. Everybody take a piece of this, a piece of that from the Bible and use it to govern their kingdom, and you know. But if America was really this righteous kingdom, this God-fearing country, the laws of God will actually govern America. But it don't. That's not by coincidence. It's a reason why the laws of the Most High don't govern America. We can easily, listen, it didn't have to be the so-called white man's bills and his statutes and his laws that we had to follow. It could have easily been the laws of God, right? That could have been our Constitution. Your constitutional right could have been based off of the Bible. Why didn't the so-called white man do that? Because he hates God. He's against the Bible. He wants you to be wicked. He wants to separate you from the Most High, because he understands that sin separates you from the Most High. And that's why the Most High will forever, his anger will forever be kindled against you so-called white people, because you have destroyed the earth. You have destroyed his chosen people, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Look at our people. You think black on black crime is a coincidence? There wasn't no black on black crime when we got out them slave ships. Wasn't no black on black crime to this rate on the plantations. There wasn't no black on black crime post-slavery. Even when you go back during the time of Jim Crow. This is something that was strategically set up. They put us against each other. I'll show you in the Bible. Watch this. I'm going to show you in the Bible. Hear this verse, y'all. This is Psalms 119, verse 95. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me. They ain't going to read that verse in church. I'm going to read it again. Psalms 119 and 95. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me. This is what they want, right? This is why they will never, never, as much as they talk about gun control, and black on black crime, and we got a problem with crime, I guarantee you they'll never stop manufacturing and distributing guns. How you think? I don't own a company called Smith & Wesson. Don't none of you so-called black people own, blacks or Latinos own a company called Smith & Wesson that manufacture guns. We don't got no boats bringing all the drugs to America. We don't make the prescription pills. Your modern day drugs, right? Your modern day heroin and cocaine. That's you so-called white people, right? The wicked have waited for me to destroy me. Black on black crime is big business. Big business, right? Isaiah, let's get this real quick. 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They stole everything from us and got a nerve to walk around proud, right? Laughing at what I'm saying as if it's a joke. Having this pump is like, you raggedy nigga. Ain't nothing you saying the truth. Stole everything from us, bro. Our manuscripts, our tablets, right? Our gold, our silver, our raiments. Whatever property we had when they captured us on the west coast of Africa, they stole everything from us. You ain't gonna tell me that we ain't have nothing before the so-called white man abducted us and put us on cargo slave ships. Where's all our belongings? You stole it, because you're a thief. Let's get that. John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. That's exactly what they do on this earth. And that's why America have to be destroyed and the kingdom of the Most High have to be established. Right? What you got to understand is this. Matthew's chapter 13 and 11. And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. See, it's not as plain as you think it is, good brother. You know? The understanding of what the kingdom is, right, is not as plain as you think it is. I'm just telling you the truth, it's not. And the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven ain't given to everybody. But if you let Americans tell it, everybody know they going to heaven. Everybody know what the kingdom of heaven consists of. Everybody know how they get in there, no matter what they practice or what they do. Let me read that again. But he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So it's a mystery, right? But everybody think they got God figured out. Everybody think they know they going to heaven. But even Yahweh said himself, the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven is not given to everybody, right? Remember, Yahweh preached the gospel. What's the gospel? I'm going to show you. Isaiah chapter 61 verse 1. And the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, and the day of vengeance to our God, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called the trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that they may be glorified. That's the good news. Right? Y'all think y'all know the gospel. You don't know the gospel. The good news is that Yahushua, who y'all ignorantly call Jesus, is coming, right, to save the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, who according to the Bible are the true bloodline, descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? Now, there will be slaves in the kingdom. Why they don't tell you that part? Because it's in the Bible. Right?